Hello student of class 8. The chapter number 5 6 we have already started. In previous lecture you have seen the biodiversity and its causes and its effect. But the next thing is conservation of forest and wildlife. This is the topic on which we have to discuss. Conservation of forest and wildlife. So what would be the point that defines about the conservation of a forest and wildlife? We'll discuss on later. Firstly, we'll have to go through the conservation of forest. How we can conserve the forest? Forest can be conserved by the following means, in which first one is a very important topic or very important point, that is reforestation. You have heard about the forestation, afforestation, deforestation, but what is actually the reforestation? Reforestation is a special term used for such a condition when there is planting of a tree on a large scale on a deforested land. That is called as a reforestation. Afforestation, growing of a plant on a large scale, that is called afforestation. Reforestation is term used for those conditions on which the land already get barren, and then again for a deforested land, when the plants grown on a large scale, that is called as a reforestation. So it is the major criteria by which we can conserve our forest for reforestation. That means the planting of a tree on a large scale on those where there is a forest get cutted or maybe fell down on a large scale. So on that particular places, when there is a growing of a plant takes place, this one contributed the more and more about the conserving the forest or for conserving the plants in a large scale. The next thing is that how it may take place. It may take place by just awareing ourselves, or might be the some conservating or conservation institution like the WHO and IUCN and rest of the other that are involved to just conserve such type of a forest and wildlife. They will have to go through this way and save or conserve our forest or wildlife. The next is spraying the, how do they protection of forest from the forest fires by spraying fire extinguisher. Suppose the next point is preventing by fire forest. This is a natural phenomena, this is a natural process by which the fire takes place in case of a forest. So that is called as a fire forest. And this will done on its own, but will have to complete, we have to controlled or measured up by the responsible personalities or might be the responsible person. So it will be very careful that we'll have to control by using up the fire extinguisher. But it is the very large or might be, you can say, the broader level. So it will have to be checked and prevented by the means of spreading a lot of fire extinguisher on such a particular places where there is a fire forest takes place. And the next one is protection of trees and plants from pests and insects. This is another important point we'll have to remember, that is Nowadays there is a farmer, and the most of the farmer using pesticides and insecticides in a very common way. Pesticides and insecticides. But this can have the adverse effect on the plants as well. This has the very adversely effect for growing, developing and for the regrowing of the plant. Why? Because these are the substance which is composed of chemicals that can have the very adverse effect or might their opposite come back onto the another. Some of the particular places, the farm or the field where it can be sprayed, so they can be get rid of this such type of insect and pest. But rest of the other plant and wildlife, or you can say the forest, can have the very much affected by spreading such type of pesticides and insecticides. So we'll have to control or prevent, or might be not we have to control or just prevent. So we'll have to reduce the uses of such type of a chemical things, that is insecticides and pesticides. By preventing, by reducing this such type of insecticides and pesticides, we can control up the prevention, or we can prevent the number of plants and the forest as well. And the next point is minimum use of wood and timber. That point is also contribute the protection or conservation of life, conservation of a plant. That is what? That reducing the uses of wood, fuel, furniture, etc. It is another important point. Why? Because by using such type of wooden materials, furniture, windows, doors and different type of fuels, that can the resultant of cutting of a plant on a very large scale. So by adopting the different common and useful material made by the steel, iron or for the other metals, that is the most contribution to just prevent and conserve forest life or wildlife. So in that concern, we will have to reduce the use of wood and furniture, doors and all the material that is constructed or made by the wood. That is another important topic point. The next one is excessive grazing and near forest should be stopped. That is correct. The next and other important point is to control the excessive grazing. What is the adverse effect? Its adverse effect, excessive grazing, and the next is excessive grazing and near forest. Excessive grazing near the forest. What it can be contributed to loss of plants or might be the forest. That is a very big contribution towards the felling of a tree. Why? Because excessive grazing means there is a number of animals gathered over there, and by their feet the topmost layer topsoil erased and might be depleted. Due to depletion of these, there is a soil gate spread out. The soil gate is spread out and the roots of the plants cannot hold or cannot have the property as much as the holding capacity they have before yet. So we'll have to stop or might be just prevent the excessive grazing near the forest. By preventing these such activities near the forest, we have to include, we have to just prevent or contribute to save our forest or for wildlife. Next one is the government also should take legal activities towards such type of activities done by a man or the responsible person. The next thing is illegal hunting. Illegal hunting as a poacher that should also be banned by our government. Why? Because the numerous type of animals can have been catched or might be they can be captured by illegal hunter, and most of their bodies parts can sold up for the foreign for their economical conditions. So it will have to complete ban. Conserve the paper and avoid uses of material made by the skins and fruits of animal. Fruit in skin and the furs of animal, not fruit, furs. That means it gives the reducing the use of material made by paper, skin and furs of the animals. That is another point by which when we try to reduce the uses of paper, nowadays you can see a lot of uses. That means the useless work is being done of the paper, and that paper is the resultant of cutting of a wood. So if we are just going to reduce the uses of a paper, that means we are going to reduce the loss of a biodiversity, or you can say the conserve the wildlife and the forest as well. And we cannot neither be used of a paper nor be the skin and a furs of the animals too. Why? Because these skin and a furs that can be have nowadays, this can be just captured by the poachers. That means they can shoot out the animals and skin and furs are obtained from such hunters. This hunter had to be banned. So there is animals that can have skin and furs, they could not be hunted, and these activities completely banned are illegal by the government. Next is strict rule and regulations have been made by the government by banning the hunting of endangered species. As I have earlier told you about, the government has to take a decision to control ban or complete ban on such type of illegal hunting and the endangered species that they are no more present or particular environment or in our forest. Next is to protect the flora and fauna, protect the areas and biosphere reserve, national park, sanctuaries have been marked. That has to be marked. Why? Because if there is no sanctuaries, no wildlife sanctuaries, no national parks and no protected areas like a biosphere reserve, so where the these organisms, that means the animals, has to be conserved, has to be protect themselves. Why? Because for the different type of uses or for the different type of requirement, more and more plants may fell out, and by the felling of such type of a large number of trees or a plant, there is such an other organism and other animals that they have shelter and other sources by which they also be barren for that purpose. So we'll have to complete ban such type of activities. And this is all about the conservation of a forest and wildlife. If you have any doubt and queries, so you'll have to go through the comment box and tag me. This is the doubt and queries. Okay, thank you.